Okay, my name is Linda Kephart. I'm formerly the supervisor for physical education for Carroll County Public Schools, and now I'm on adjunct faculty here at McDaniel College, and I teach the adapted physical education class. That class works closely with Dr. Hoffman and Bill Vandegrift from Carroll County Public Schools to plan and organize the Tournament of Champions. Tournament of Champions was started 31 years ago by Jim Bullock, who is an adapted physical education teacher in Carroll County, and the original intent of the Tournament of Champions was an event for students that did not qualify for Special Olympics. So they did not have a cognitive disability, they had a physical disability. It has since morphed to include all students that receive adapted physical education. Previously, Sean, how many students did we have last year? Over 100? 150. We've grown to approximately 150 students, as well as schools from not only Carroll County, but Frederick, Montgomery, and Baltimore County as well. So the adapted PE class, the students in the class plan the stations. We have approximately 20 different activities that the students can participate in. It's kind of like an indoor field day for those students. And then McDaniel College athletes and other students are involved in being the buddies for those students during the day. We have a planning committee of students that work with Dr. Hoffman, approximately 6 students that work on organizing the daily events, planning the opening ceremonies, getting the buddies and so on. We have a small budget from Carroll County Public Schools that was given to us by Steve Johnson, the assistant superintendent. So that helps fund the food, the t-shirts, the medals, and so on for all the athletes that participate. The stations are very well planned. We make sure that they're differentiated to meet the needs of any student with any adapted need that would have to come to that station. We work on throwing, kicking, catching, striking, locomotor movements, and all in a fun environment for those students.
So for Tournament of Champions, we were in adapted PE, and then we would be assigned in groups different activities for the kids. Like our group got bowling, so then we had to construct how to do bowling that's inclusive for everyone. For example, like if someone was blind or had like a visual problem, then they could use like a beeper ball to roll it, and then a beeper by like the bowling pins, so they knew where they were putting the ball. I told you I'm not good at this. But then we would do different stuff like that. Like other groups, they were on like carts and stuff, so they would have to include like bikes and such for that, so they could get around the obstacles. Even the morning of, so we were planning this for a couple weeks. We did like a couple run-throughs, like set it all up and make sure everything was okay. But even the morning of, we like heard of a different person coming in that needed extra help or like a different modification. So we had to make those modifications that morning before they came in. Well, so the way it works, there's like different, so there's people within their own committee that work it, but for our class, we were in charge of the stations and like manning stations and helping everyone through them. And then other people can volunteer to be with like a buddy, and then they take them individually through each course. But then like for us, we were put in groups to plan all of the stations for them. Yeah, so I volunteered my sophomore year, and I had this little buddy, and then he was very like shy in the beginning, and then he like fell in love by the end. Like he was hugging me. Like in the beginning he wanted nothing to do with me, but then I didn't see him the next year, and then when I did it again to volunteer, like did the stations, he remembered who I was and like didn't want to leave my station. Like he came up and hugged me. Like he did not want to see anyone else, and it was the cutest thing in the world because he remembered me. I didn't think he would because it was like 2 years later.
I had no idea that was a thing on the campus, but my little brother did take a part of it. I didn't know he was in it, But he told me he was coming to my college, and I was like, oh, that's great. I didn't know what it was for until I saw him, and I was like, oh wow, this is a great event, and I know that it's for kids with special needs. My brother we don't really talk about it too much in my household, but I know that for my brother, it's harder for him to read things faster, or like do like math or a different subject faster. Like, it's harder for him. He's developing really slow than like other kids his age. Like right now he's doing he's in 7th grade, but he's doing like elementary school like work. So I know Tournament of the Champions really impacted him in a good way, because it was a way for him to like have fun like outside of school and like look at things in a different perspective, not all about education, because I know he struggles with that sometimes, but Tournament of the Champions is like really good for him. Like, I know he had a lot of fun. Now that I know about Tournament of the Champions, I would definitely participate, because I think it's a great experience for you to like work with kids that don't get the opportunities that normal like other kids would get. And especially like with the career I'm going into, like occupational therapy, there's going to be different types of people who need like special help or special attention. So I think this would be a great opportunity for me to like work with kids, especially, because I think it's just a great experience.
Hi, my name is Philip,
My name is Michelle.
and we participated in last year's Tournament of Champions. So, Tournament of Champions is an event. Tournament of Champions is an event that allows students to participate in events alongside a McDaniel body, who are primarily like student athletes or kinesiology majors at McDaniel.
I participated in Tournament of the Champions as a McDaniel athlete, and basically what I did was show the students which groups they were supposed to be in, and then after that I just kind of went around looking at the different game stations that were there, and was wondering if any like student athletes or McDaniel kinesiology majors needed any help, and then I also like played games along with students, so that's what I did.
So I'm a kinesiology major. I participated by creating a station for the students and their bodies. So our station was tic-tac-toe, and it's basically like tic-tac-toe, but instead of like just like running to it, they had to stand at a distance and like toss a beanbag or a hot spot into like forming like
One of the boxes.
one of the boxes, basically, something like that.
So participating in Tournament of the Champions really helped me, and I enjoyed it because I got to see like how students worked, and it was an eye-opener because although people do have disabilities, it doesn't hinder them from doing what we can do. So to get that experience in volunteering, I think people should also like volunteer for Tournament of the Champions, because
And also, it is a great experience for like any McDaniel students, cause like just helping out students like bowl, shoot a basketball. It's like the joy that comes from that. It's like you won't get that joy or happiness from anywhere else. And like the kids really enjoy it, and as much people as we can get out there, it would be very nice for like the kids to see everybody out there helping them and actually making it enjoyable and fun for them.
And if you do want to participate in Tournament of the Champions, all you really have to do is, I'm pretty sure there are going to be posters put up, and then if you're a kinesiology major or a McDaniel athlete, you can just talk to your coach or teacher about when it's going to occur, and then you can tell them that you want to participate so that you can help out other students.